Hello. Oh my gosh, here I am. Did you give up on me? I'm going to wait here for a few seconds. I'm so sorry. It is just ma vida loca, right? So I did an entire software upgrade on my Mac today, and I assumed it was finished. But when I just logged in after being away from it for several hours, it was like it stopped when I stopped the computer. Anyway, I'm here now. I'm so sorry about that. And of course I couldn't type to you because it was all sucked up. All the power was sucked up with the upgrade. But you know what? Thank you for popping in. There is Mitzi. Hi Mitzi, where are you from? We may have talked before, but please let me know where you are watching from. And there's KZ. Hi KZ. KZ, I got some happy mail from you and I needed it. I needed it. You know, it hit me in a good way. So I'm going to show that to the ladies in just a minute. Hello, Mary Ellen. Mary Ellen's back in Montana, beautiful Montana. And hello, Susan. I got your great message. That's very good news. And it's very nice to see you. I know you've been waiting. I'm so sorry. I owe you a Pepsi. Or a Diet Pepsi. Or a glass of wine. You're from Cuyahoga. I think I'm saying that right. Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. I feel like it's in a Pretenders song. You tell me if that's right or not. Ethel King. Hello, Ethel King. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Nice to see you guys again. So this is just a pop-up live, right? I just was feeling like I needed to see my stampers today. I'm feeling like I needed to see my stamping community. And so thank you so much. Oh, that's what I drink, a Diet Pepsi. That's what I take. That's my medication, KZ. I should have known. Hello, Kathy Sanford and Kathy Sheely. We are just missing Kathy String. Kathy String, where are you? She may be, she might be busy actually doing something else. I don't know. We'll let it pass this time, but that's too funny. Oh, and a Diet Coke. Okay. I said Diet Pepsi, right? I'm a Diet Pepsi person. But I will say I have been known to drink a Diet Coke. I won't turn it down. I feel like it's not as fizzy, though. But that probably just has to do with where you purchase it, or if it's in a fountain or bottle or all that business. Hello, Roz. Nice to see you. You sent me a picture of like an alligator, I think, crawling out of a drain. That's not where I'm going to be living. I will not be in, I assume that's in Florida, which is like why I'm not in Florida, I guess. I don't want anything crawling out of the drainage. I think that probably we might see raccoons crawling out of the drainage sometimes or something. I don't know. But that's the worst thing. Hello, Peggy. Very nice to see you. Yeah, that was real. It almost looked like it was photoshopped. And also, can I just say, I thought it was photoshopped because there's a person in the picture just hanging out, smiling. No, that would also not be me. I would be like this. I mean, I'd be running like so crazy. Person was getting their picture taken with this like killer. Hello, Lisa Johnson. Let's see, who else is here? Sorry, I forgot. I was going to scroll. I can scroll right over here on the computer that I just let upgrade for, I don't know how long it was working. Like I said, I started it today, and then I actually took the afternoon off, went and got a facial. But I think that when I turned the computer off or whatever I did, silenced it, set it to sleep. That's what I did. I set it to sleep. And it was like, sleep. That's a police officer? Oh my God. Nope. Wouldn't be me. Sorry. We've got some Diet Cokes. Yeah, I know how to start the conversation, don't I? The gas station doesn't have Diet Pepsi. Mary Ellen, I don't know what it is, but it seems like when I go on vacation, I can't find a Diet Pepsi to save my soul. So apparently, let's see. I was just thinking, did I see some in Oregon? No, because I just drank wine. That's silly. But I have to pack my own Diet Pepsi. And we did find Diet Coke in Paris, but it was not the same. Oh my gosh. Well, another very nice day of beautiful weather and blue skies here in beautiful Boise, Idaho. I am Lisa Harden. If you are just tuning in and wondering what this craziness is about, I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. One of the things that means is that I sell all of the beautiful paper crafting products that I will be using tonight and other nights. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot. 1 minute. Let's see, I need to go out of the screen for just a minute. I haven't even looked at this on myself. Yes, okay. All right, and I don't know if you can see this, but this is fancy. Oh, right? There, I think it should be at a jaunty angle, like royalty, don't you think? It's just me and my Halloween fascinator. So, guess what we're going to work on tonight? Exactly. You may have seen, if you are a Facebook friend of mine, a friend me at your own risk, right? But I made the dogs wear this yesterday. Now, Cash was very fine. Well, I mean, he wasn't fine with it, but once I tricked him into it because I said, oh, you are so handsome. What a handsome boy. And then he wanted to wear them / chew on them, but I didn't let him do that. Tango surprisingly wasn't falling for the handsome boy thing. I kind of had to hold him and hold the hat on his head. But you saw the pictures. Not bad, right? Kind of cute. Something fun for me to do with the Amazon box. So anyway, there's going to be lots of, what do I want to say? So I'm taking my classes online until further notice because of COVID. And so we need some things to entertain us, don't we, when we're online? I need to get your attention a little bit more. So I will be wearing or doing or saying different things. I'll try and be appropriate, but I can't promise anything. And so anyway, this will be one of the beautiful things you'll be seeing me wear. And actually, they're really kind of comfortable. And then, let's see, I think it's got different settings. Let's try it out. Oh, yes. Right? Stylish. This is if you don't want to draw too much attention to yourself. Actually, you can put the lights off. But, yes, this is very cute. Is it not? So, this is my kind of Halloween. Not scary, just little ghosties and pumpkins. And we are going to work with some of that tonight. First thing I want to say is we are working with these bundles. Oh, first thing I need to do is turn you around just a tiny bit so that you can read this stuff and it's not backwards. Hello. Okay, so we are going to play with these two bundles. Cutest Halloween and Frightfully Cute. You can order these stamp sets. Let's talk about inventory for a minute, okay? You can order these stamp sets right now. You cannot order them as a bundle and have them shipped right away. However, you can order this as a bundle and it should ship about October 11th for this one, okay? And on or about September 27th for the Frightfully Cute, okay? My advice as your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator is to order them now because they're still orderable. So Stampin' Up! Will be turning off inventory items. There's a certain status of items. Sometimes they're orderable, right? Just regular. Sometimes they are on back order, and sometimes they are not orderable. These items are still able to be ordered. And so what that means is when you place an order and you put these particular items on your order, they will ship you the stamp set right now because that's available, and they will send you the dies just as soon as they are available. It doesn't cost you extra shipping, and when I've done this in the past, if I have chosen to have second day or next day shipping, they ship the second package the same way they shipped the first. Okay, so Stampin' Up! Is taking a hit for extra shipping to make sure that we can get these things in a timely manner. I'm guessing what they did was air freight them, because when we first saw that this one went on back order, it wasn't supposed to be available to us until November, right? But it looks like they've stepped it way up to October 11th. So I want to thank Stampin' Up! For doing that for obvious reasons. Making Halloween cards on November 1st, it doesn't have the same ring. So you're going to get these products in plenty of time, okay? We're going to go ahead and use them. And normally I wouldn't use products that are not available to you tonight to purchase. But again, you can go ahead and purchase them. And I think you want to do that so that you are, as soon as they're available, the company will send them out to you. And you can have the stamps in the meantime, okay? And the other reason is this kind of issue is probably not going away. And you just need to know, I mean, you already know that, right? It's a worldwide shipping crisis, not just Stampin' Up!, not just Amazon, not just whatever, you name the company. It's all affected. So a couple of things going forward. We are just going to have to do the best we can, okay? We are going to have to be able to be flexible, right? And maybe you are watching me make something and you don't have that product yet and you want to make that card, you know, that night. Well, just use something that's close or use the design as your inspiration, okay? I don't want you to get into this thing where you don't make anything because you don't have the exact products, because I'm not going to do that either, okay? I'm just going to keep making things and just having fun. Okay, and there are also there are like thousands of other products that are available. It just so happens that these are just behind just a little bit because they were very popular, and that's just the state of the world, right? So don't be sad, be happy, right? Get your own little Halloween hat if you need to get your Halloween cheer, and so let's make some cards and have some fun. And on that note, I want to show you a beautiful card I got. Again, this was from Kathleen Zuckerman. I almost forgot what to call her because I always just call her KZ, right? And so she sent me this beautiful card. Whoops! Oh, I gotta get that, sorry. Okay, that must have been really graceful. I hope, there we go. Woo! I was gonna say, I hope I didn't lose my hat. Okay, something was in the card. It's live, you know? It's live. I expect you to give me lots of thumbs up and laughing. It's totally fine. Okay, so I got this card from Kathleen. You inspire me, thank you kindly. This is beautiful Delicate Dahlias stamp set, still available to earn with a $100 purchase, and just for a couple weeks. Look at that dahlia. Look at how lifelike it is. That is one stamp, just one stamp of ink, and it has so many different layers to it. Definitely distinctive, and the small ones do too. They're really gorgeous. And she has stamped inside, hope this card makes you smile. And it did. It really did. That sounds corny, but it actually made me smile. And then she has the nicest note in here, and just thanking me for a stamp set. Remember, we had a night of giveaways after you all did such a great job of sharing. And so since Kathleen was really in charge of that, I sent her a stamp set. And she said, you do inspire me to create more cards and send them out. Cardstock does no good sitting on the shelf. So now I cut it, chop it, and make it. That's it, right? That's just as easy as it is. chop it up, make it into a card, and send it out. And it's so important now, more important than it ever has been probably, to make a card and send a card. And then that little stinker sent me 10 stamps and told me to share the love. So I haven't had time to attach these to cards, but I will definitely take a picture when I put these on cards that go out to probably some of you. Anyway, so that was really nice, and she gave me that really cute little poem. Let's see, you've probably heard it a million times, but it's, I didn't send this card before I sent it off to you, but it holds my warmest thoughts, invisible but true. And if you find a time you need to brighten someone's day, then take this card and sign it and send it on its way. Such a nice thought. Anyway, it was really nice, Kathleen. I love that. And she even stamped, look at those again, so pretty. I love this Delicate Dahlias stamp set. So again, don't forget, you can get it for the next, well, I don't know, 9 days. So anyway, that was really nice. Okay, final thing, and then I'm probably going to point you down, is that you also have about 9 days to earn the card kits to make these 3 cards. And again, you will get all of the cardstock, embellishments, die cuts, everything you need to make these cards, except for the stamped images. Those you add yourself. And again, you can use the same stamps that I use, the stamps and dies, or you can use your own favorite set. But you'll have all of the supplies. This is a dome card, and it's in our acetate card box with a belly band. Very fun, right? And so anyway, here's another one, just a different color. I know there's a lot of glare on it, isn't there? But it's very fun. So we made those a couple of weeks ago, and then you will get the supplies with a minimum $40 purchase, again, for 9 more days. And you do have to use a host code that is posted on my Facebook page. And it is also, it goes out a couple of times in my email. So that's why it's really important to follow my email list, which you can sign up for at thestampingzoo.com. All right, let me put these off to the side so that I don't crush them. They don't fall down on the floor. We don't want to have to see that again. I made this card with you on Sunday, I believe. Remember this card? Tail papaya and pumpkin pie. And I was telling you that I hoped it inspired you to either use this combination or use this technique of using die cuts as your background. And so I was still inspired by it. So we are going to use this as a jumping off point to make a card, okay? So I'm gonna put you down. This won't hurt a bit, but if you get dizzy or something, you might just wanna look away. All right, so left to right, upside down. And then I'm gonna give it a little flippy flip. Woo, that was a fast one, wasn't it? I'm getting faster. I don't know if that's better or worse, but it's something. It's something. We don't know if it's good or bad. Okay, let's take a look-see. That's pretty good. I am gonna put Kathleen's card over here because I don't want it to get messy. Oh my goodness. Okay, so again, this was the card we made on Sunday, which I really love. It was very roughly based on a paper pumpkin alternate, right? Because this was from the paper pumpkin. But it's still qualified. I feel like it's still officially a paper pumpkin alternate. And that same night we made that wheelbarrow, which is adorable. Julie loves Halloween. That's not a shocker, Julie. But you probably are way more into scary stuff than I am. Or maybe you just keep that as special occasions that don't have to do with Halloween. You and your haunted houses and stuff. Oh my gosh. So I'm so glad. I love Halloween too, mostly the candy part, but also the crafting. Really, I have made Halloween cards for a long, long time. And probably lots of times I was like the only one to send out Halloween cards, right? I don't know if the cards were as common as just trick-or-treating and all that kinds of stuff. So like I said, we are going to start with this color combo and see what we can dream up. I have something in mind. I do need to cut the paper though. Yes, would you post that poem? Kathy Shealy, I would be happy to post that poem. Oh, and if you have a different one, then you can post it in the same post. That would be fun. Hello, Cash. What are you looking for? So, I was a little bit late because I wanted to have a specific dinner and I wanted to make it myself. So I was doing that, and it's amazing how fast the time goes between like 5 o'clock and 7 o'clock. I don't even know how it's possible, but it just does. And anyway, so I had gone, like I told you, I had gone to have a facial, which was very nice. And then like all of a sudden I was rushing to finish dinner, but I had some 3 3/4 by 5. I had some wild halibut that had panko breading on it, and I flash fried it, so I didn't like deep fry it, but I just kind of shallow fried it, I guess. And then I made a couple of Yukon Gold potatoes on the side. I made my own tartar sauce, and I used malt vinegar. And so it was like I had a perfect meal in mind, right? And so I was eating that, of course, and then guess who smelled that fish and was like, they were on it. I mean, they weren't even looking at me. They were staring at my plate. Talk about pressure. And so anyway, of course, I let them have some. And of course, they wanted more than I gave them. But, you know, come on now. Okay, let's see here. I have one of these pieces at 3 3/4 by 5 for the front. And I want to make a piece of black that's just a little bit bigger. So I'm just doing 1/8 of an inch larger. Let's see here. Perfecto. And then I have one piece cut for the inside. And I think that's good to start. We give that a try. A couple of things I've worked on and a couple of things I haven't. So I love this. Okay, so again, this is pale papaya with pumpkin pie. It's hard to keep all those peas in mind, right? And then here's what it looks like without. I always think this is good because this is really how I kind of started working on a similar card. Was it looked like this, and then I thought something's missing, and so I just took a tiny bit of black. Okay, and then you will see how that makes your pale papaya kind of jump off of the card, and then we're going to tie it in with some other black items on the front. So, which I love. I think it's so pretty. I think we are going to cut out one of these gorgeous spider webs. It's really the only time I want to see a spider web. And I was just looking at your comments. Hello, Martine. Very nice to see you sneaking on. Oh, yes. And Kathleen's giving the colors. I was thinking that I saw that flower may have been Calypso Coral too, but you're right, it may be Terracotta Tile. That's a pretty color. Okay, so we're gonna need a couple of die cuts. So we're gonna die cut that. Now I want to die cut, I want to try it in the glimmer paper. I don't know that it's gonna work, but we will try it. But I'm gonna do the black cardstock as a backup. However, let's see here. Oh, I remember. I'm gonna actually bring in something tiny from another die set, and if I can find it. And this is the Sparkle of the Season die set. This is the one that I'm using with, oh, maybe not. Let's just leave it. I had high hopes, but I think we're gonna leave that. Okay, Kathy Sanford says black is the best for the web. I hope it will cut out cleanly. I have a bunch of these little pieces. Let's try it straight away because it's so pretty. Let's give it a try. And, oh, you guys already said you made a bunch of webs with the black glimmer paper. Well, that's good. All right, so I am going to run this through a couple of times. How about twice? We'll see if it works twice. And I also put it on the edge, just to give it maximum pressure. Ooh, it's already gorgeous. I almost don't want to cut out or move the little middle pieces, but I should. Okay, I am going to put this back on here. Oh, brother. I've tried to do this before. So the die is not symmetrical. But I need my little roller. And this is a roller. It goes onto the Take Your Pick tool, right? But I have other needs for my Take Your Pick tool for the tops of them. I need the putty right now. So it works also if you just use it with no handle. Oh, Lord help me. Let's see. Can I get this back in here? Maybe. I think I got it, you guys. So obviously I like to roll this with the metal die on the top to protect the cardstock, or in this case, the glimmer paper. And then let's see if we had, oh my gosh, like none of them fell out. I don't know, you guys. I don't think I'm going to sit and play with this. It's only so working. Maybe I'm using different glimmer paper or something. I know what I'll do though. We will cut this out of black cardstock, and then I will color it with Wink of Stella. And that will be cool too. All right. We'll save the glitter paper for something else. Let's try this. Oh, goodness. Okay, the hat has to go off to the side. Oh, my gosh. Okay, this will have better results. A lot of these will just fall out. I will very lightly just roll it like this. I know I said you want to have the metal die on it to protect it, but I could tell those were ready to just kind of fall out. Oh, this is pretty. Ooh, I love this. Okay, we need that guy. And let's see here. Hearing some music outside. I wonder if the high school's having something going on. Not quite sure what that is. Okay, I'm going to take this card front and do a little embossing on it with our 3D bricks and mortar. Yay! You could use any that are your favorite, but I do love the bricks and mortar. Now I'm going to try. As I said that, I was like, uh-oh, where's bricks and mortar? We may have to use time-worn type. brother. If you could see this place. So I have card kits going out at any time now, but let's use Time Worn Type. Just as good. It does actually have readable, semi-readable words left to right. So try and, you know, it's somewhat directional, okay? But it's really cool. And it is in the annual catalog. So just running this through the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine quickly, semi-quickly. All right. And then this is a really cool look when you don't want to add any extra color to your background, but you want a little something. And then we're gonna have the web sitting up on that, which is really nice. Ooh, I like it. Okay. Oh, I know what else I want to do. See these really cool things? I want to cut them out of our background. I know you have to love the spider web, right? And then you go, well, maybe I also love the owl. Well, what about the little fence? This label. And then all of a sudden, guess what? You like Halloween. Gotcha. Yeah, it's a really nice set. Hello, everybody. Brene, are you on here? Hello, Brene. Brene makes me laugh. Not looking at you, Brene, but the things you say are hilarious. And thank you for sharing, Margaret Brady. Yes, sharing's all what we're all about. I think we're going to be doing a lot of sharing. Sharing makes me happy. It makes me feel like, you know, it makes me feel like you're not embarrassed to introduce me to your friends. So if I see not very many shares, I go, oh man, they're embarrassed. They don't want to show me to their friends. Or if I see a lot of shares, I go, wow, I was acting appropriate. They want to share me with their friends. Cassie, what are you doing? You had halibut. Now don't be bothering me. You know we're keeping the time. We're keeping 8 o'clock as the time. It's a slippery slope. Oh gosh, he's backing out like he's in trouble or something. It's hilarious. He does keep his eye on me in here a lot. Even during the day. He doesn't need me to even chat with him necessarily, but I always kind of just put my hand out and he comes by, touches it, and then he's on his way. He just needs to check in with his mom. Ooh, I am doing something over here that I'm going to show you. So these are those little stars, and we are going to be able to see the black through there, which is quite cool. Just one more little thing, one more little piece of interest, right? And so then just trying to kind of focus our design. I might want this hat in a different color coming off to the side with this sentiment piece. What are we thinking? Yes, our challenge is to get 20 shares. I know that when we do it, it's going to be because of you, Kathleen, because you're such a good motivator. Okay, so sometimes this is how I figure out my designs. You let me know what works for you, or if you do this sometimes. Sometimes I just literally take the dies if I'm doing a card with lots of dies. I go, yeah, I think I like that. And then it's going to have this on it. And I don't want to add too many new colors. I could add a touch of purple though. What do we think about that? A little gorgeous grape. I mean, it would be very Halloweenish. I think maybe the hat should be gorgeous grape. Let me grab it and we'll try it. Because why not? That's the fun. Ooh, yeah. Yowzers. Oh, Brene, thank you. You weren't embarrassed to share me with your friends. I appreciate that. That's so nice. I was thinking about the tree, Kathleen. I don't know what color, though. See, I'm not quite sure. What about this instead? Do you like, let's see. I feel like the tree should be near the image. What do you guys think about that? But then, can the tree be purple? Would that be weird? The tree in gold glimmer vellum. Now that, yes, okay, I like it. Gold will go really well with this background. You can do it. What are you doing? Oh, he thinks these are snacks. He thinks these are the snacks right here. They're not the snacks. There's no snacks right now. No. Those aren't for kids right now. Sorry. Sorry, boo-boo. Roz, are you talking about this cool rose gold? Well, we're not going to use rose gold, but are you talking about this gold? Or the succulent glimmer vellum? Oh my goodness, you have so many cool ideas. Hello, Katie. It is almost treat time. I know. 10 minutes. But I got to stick with 8 or else it's a very slippery slope. And I'm not judging because my own eating time is a slippery slope. Ooh. Hello, gorgeous. Okay, let's try this. I've had mixed results with cutting out fine dyes with this paper, but we're going to give it a shot. Cassie, you're at Katie's on here. I can't ever really say that very loudly, or they all start barking. Tango and Cash do. They know their Aunt Katie when she rolls up. Yes. What am I doing? I'm making a scary tree. Oh, well, that just kind of made a liar out of me. It just popped right out. This is a gorgeous tree. So this is just gold. This is our regular gold metallic paper. And this is the gold shimmer paper. Look at that for a difference. This has so much more texture. Isn't that interesting? Very interesting. And so what I'm using is a 6x6 pack. It's from a 6x6 package of gold and rose gold metallic specialty paper. Yes. Somebody's going camping? Woo! Kathy Sanford. Okay. Oh my goodness. Have a great time, Kathy. Stay safe. Don't get eaten by mosquitoes or anything else. Have a good time. Eat some s'mores for me. Sounds delish. What we could also do is we could cut a little piece of this and see if we wanted it to be back behind our little stars. That would be another way to bring in this gold glimmer, wouldn't it? Let's see. I feel like that might be enough. Just piecing everything together for fun. Oh, wow. That really makes them jump off of there, doesn't it? This, that, and the other. That almost makes me want to put the tree to the outside. But I'm not sure. Not sure about that. With our sentiment. No. I like the tree over here. Still like the tree over there. And then, oh, I know what we'll do. We'll cut a little tiny piece off of the tree and then put it on the other side of the sentiment. So it makes it look like the tree is super tall. Don't let me forget where that is now. Okay. And then for our sentiment, Oh, I almost want to emboss in gold. It's gonna have to be Happy Halloween to You or Frightfully Cute. Both of those are pretty tiny as far as embossing, but I think both of them fit in here. I like Happy Halloween to You, don't you think? I think that's a good one. It should probably be in Pumpkin Pie. So here are all these really adorable stamps. This is a really nice stamp set. This was actually my #1 Halloween choice. Not that I don't like Frightfully Cute. Of course, I ended up loving it, but I really kind of fell in love with all of these dies. They're too much. You know, I want to say they're to die for, but that sounds so cheesy. I'm not that cheesy. I'm classier than all of that. All right, so let's put this on a little strip of white. Is this vanilla or is this white? Well, there's vanilla. And versus, let me get a piece of stark white, and we will just stamp it on both and see what we prefer. It's really kind of fun. It's fun just putting this stuff together, isn't it? Such a cute little stamp and die set. Okay, so let's get our pumpkin pie out. Now my pumpkin pie was acting up a tiny bit. The ink was being kind of uneven, but we're gonna give it another chance. You know, these heavily pigmented red type colors, they get kind of temperamental. Yeah, see what it's doing? That's no good. Well, I don't like that. And I would re-ink it, but it's going to take a while for it to kind of settle. Let's see. Of course, that throws me into a quandary. Maybe I just want to try black. Do you like the, I know, there's nothing wrong with the ivory. It's a little softer, isn't it, Mitzi? It's not so, I don't know, jarring. And I really like the ivory with this particular color combo. So we're gonna give it a try. Thank you very much. I know, what if you squish the ink around on the pumpkin pie? The pad itself feels kind of solid, not squishy. I'm not sure if it's just getting old. Yeah, okay, Katie says vanilla for sure. Katie's an expert card maker from way back. Happy Halloween to you. I pressed a little too hard. So with the smaller the stamp, the lighter the touch, right? That's what I always say. Oh, what? Grateful. Oh, brother. Apparently, I was already had a do-over on that piece of paper. That never happens around here. That's crazy. That's all right, because I have more strips than I have time to stamp. Okay, so we're going to be just fine. Let's see here. Too funny. Looks like it fit with your colors. It does. Oh, that's shimmer white. Shimmer white is a very good combination between white and vanilla, but sometimes it sneaks into my vanilla scraps. Okay, let me try a little lighter touch with this. Not that light, Lisa. Medium. It's like Mama Bear, Papa Bear, Baby Bear, right? Oh, yeah. That looks pretty good. Okay, let me try it one time. I have to. One more time. And then we're done. I promise. You weren't in a rush, were you? I didn't think so. You're just going to have to look at me in that Halloween hat again. So let's just keep there. Okay, let's just keep looking at this card. It's a lot better idea than looking at me in that crazy. Use purple ink and heat emboss it with clear. Look, we already tried to go down the purple route. And you guys wanted me to use vanilla. Oh, I see what you're saying. Use purple ink on this and heat it with clear. It would be a little more jazzy, wouldn't it? But then we'd need some purple to tie it in. Let me see. What do we have in the embellishment world that's purple? Oh, look at those. I think those are retired, but I think they're, oh, they are. They're Noble Peacock rhinestones. Those were good. We have these, which are good, but I would love to tie in that purple because I do love the color purple. It's my fave. Oh, come on. Give us some purple. We need some purple. What are you doing, Cassie? What are you doing, Tango? All right, you guys. Sorry, Stampers. We need to take a 2-minute, we need to take a break. Now, careful. Don't hurt him. Let's not get in a food fight. Hey, Cassie, get down. This is what they're dying for. All right, everybody. Be good baby. You want one too? There you go. All right. That's one way to get rid of them. Purple gems. Ooh, from the hydrangea bundle. Do I have those? Oh, if I don't. Oh, hey, we have the purple stars. Okay. That's even from, this is from the cute stars, from the cute Halloween suite. Yay. Yay. And we also have them in all the colors we're using. So, all right. You've talked me into it. Let's commence with the, and you want me to emboss this? Okay. You're putting a lot of trust in me today, Brene. Lots of trust. Versamark, embossing buddy. Clear. Tray. And let's see. That is heat and stick powder. That's not going to get us there. Oh, here's some really old clear. Here we go. There we go. And some toaster tongs. Does anybody else use these? These are from Pampered Chef and they're wooden, you know, so you can like stick them down in your toaster without getting electrocuted. And likewise, you can hold your paper projects and the heat won't transfer up them. So I need that. That's for sure. We also need our heat gun. Yes. Oh, we're getting out all sorts of contraptions, aren't we? Yes. Birthday. You know it. I do know it. I do know it. I might be a little older and creakier than I used to be, but I've still got lots of that inside me. Okay, so clear the decks a tiny bit, Lisa. Don't lose the other part of our tree. It's right there. And then let's put this beautiful purple. I need some more stars, don't you think? Let's put this beautiful purple embossing. Let's see if I can do this. Oh. I don't need Versamark. I need just purple ink. If I recall, this is how you do it. Gorgeous grape. Okay. On vanilla. Mitzi, are you still approving this? We're putting it on vanilla. So give it a little dusting with our anti-static powder, whatever you may be using for years and years, right? We sold this. We don't currently sell this, but that's okay. You can find it in so many other places. I'm sure they're on Amazon. Okay, so look no further. And then, I don't know what are space sticks? Space sticks? I'm not familiar with that. I don't think. Now I need my stamp. Where did that thing go? Oh, it's right here. It was hiding. Not really. Oh, good. Mitzi approves. Yay. All right. Stamparatus. Question mark. Oh, are you thinking about me doing it in Versamark and then doing it in Gorgeous Grape? I feel like you can get powder if you just stamp it in regular ink. Ooh, it's a lot prettier, I'll tell you that, than the black. I'm already into it. Now, of course, our powders our classic Stampin' pads they aren't as sticky and as long to dry as Versamark, but it doesn't mean you can't still get embossing powder to stick to them. But you just can't mess around. Okay, let's fire this baby up. Sorry for the noise, but you know, gotta do it. Now let's get this a little, I know, Roz, we used to do it with crafting, but we're gonna try it. Because I think I've done it with regular. I don't really need the tongs after I got them out, do I? But I also really should do this from underneath. But there's something about watching it change from the top that's really fun. So we are getting a transformation here that makes it just a little bit shinier. Ooh, thank you for the love and the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Just kind of going from side to side to make sure that it doesn't warp one way or another. And right now it looks wet, so I believe it's good to go. So it's really small, so the embossing doesn't look, you know, so evident. But let's see if you guys can see it, because I can see it. Can you see that? Let me show you. It has a little dimension here. Whoops, it has a little dimension. And it's very pretty. Ooh, it's very pretty. There we go. Sorry, it's hard to show this off. I get it. And then I have to hold like really still. I'll put it on the card. Happy Halloween to you. Okay. It looks, I think it's good. Let me double check it with the gun. Well, thank you. It looks great. That's awesome. It might be like a second away from being done in this one spot. There. Okay. Now this is just going to go in with this label die that was perfectly sized for at least a couple of the sentiments, maybe more. I didn't stop to look, but the nice thing about when Stampin' Up! Includes those in the sets is that, of course, you can mix and match them with all sorts of things, or, you know, just use them as a design element without a sentiment on it. Perfectly okay. Ooh, it's pretty. What an improvement. That's a total improvement. And then look at this die. It has a beveled edge. Again, I hope you can see that, but it's really pretty. Nice little beveled edge. Oh, that's nice. Okay, I want to make sure I put this away so I don't lose that. Now, let's start kind of assembling, right? So we can see if we need another element or something. And I do like this back behind the stars. I think that's really kind of fun. Hello, Leslie. What is done? Hey, speaking of, I heard that you guys had, I mean, I know Australia is a huge continent, but I was seeing a few of my Aussie friends posting that there was like a 6.0 magnitude earthquake. What about in your neck of the woods? Everything okie dokie? And did you feel it? Everybody always wants to know that, right? Did you feel the 6.0? Yes. And maybe that's what you guys were talking about. I don't know. Maybe you've been talking about it and I wasn't even aware yet. Okay, the other thing, right, that we're going to do is we're going to put this on the back side of this. Now, what I can't do is glue really very effectively on the front of that paper. What I can do effectively is just tape it down with some of our tear and tape, and then just don't tear the sticky backing off of the tear and tape. Megan, you're fine and you didn't know about it until you read about it. Okay, that's good. You know what? That's usually how it is with me. Actually, in Idaho, we do have some seismic activity, but you know, I feel kind of like disappointed. I don't know that I've ever felt that. And supposedly we've had some that are very well, semi-impressive. I don't know. I must just feel normal like that. I must normally feel like I'm just in an earthquake jostled around. Oh man. Yes, in Victoria. No, you didn't feel it, but you had one a couple of months ago. Oh. Well, that's a little, yeah, that would wake you up and you'd be like wondering about that a little bit. I hope that that didn't bother Sally. And you and your husband, of course, too, but you know, I have to watch out for Sally. Okay. So let's see, how do I want to? Maybe this needs to be in front of the spider web. I think it does. And then also that'll be a little bit easier for me to put this on and attach our tree. Remember, we're gonna fake this out and make it look like our tree is super tall, or that it goes onto the other side. So all I need to know is I really want it about there. I think I put the tear and tape away. That was too quick. I need another piece of it. So again, hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I'm using the tear and tape, but I'm not taking the backing off of it. So I'm really using it as one-sided tape, right? Not two-sided tape. See what I did there? And this is a little small. I need some perfectly coordinated. Well, hello, Glenda. I'm glad you're catching this live. Yes. Uh-oh. The brothers Grimm are back. I wonder what they want now. Hey, guys, it's one serving. It's not all you can eat buffet. I am so glad I have those little monsters in my life. They are, I don't know, somebody's choking on something in there, don't mind them. They are just too adorable. I am going to run a little bit of glue on the, I don't know, spines of this, whatever you want to call it. These straight edges. The pie-shaped wedge. This is a really cute spider web, and I love the size of it. Ooh. So please don't forget, of course, I'm running the Charmed class. Oh my gosh. I finished designing the cards, and the kits will go out by the end of this week. But I'm always willing to make another one, and I do have some extra supplies. And some of the supplies I'm using are on back order. Blackberry Beauty paper, the ephemera pack. So it's really kind of little exclusive, an exclusive online card kit, because a lot of the product you can't get right now. So please let me know if you're interested. Now, what are we going to do with this thing? I guess I'm going to try and glue it. What? Because you're a mining town, every evening at 6:45 the ground moves? Wow. Oh, because they do blasting all the time. They go underground blasting before change of shift. These are things I do not know. They have like timed blasting every day? Wow. Are they mining for opals? I feel like I've seen that, but maybe that's just that town, Cooperpedy, or whatever you call it. I'm probably pronouncing it really oddly, like an American. But you can tell me. Again, feel free to. Laugh at me. It's okay. I'm laughing with you. Okay, so again, just a little bit of glue to tack this down. You know, our glue is really great, and so you don't need to cake it on everything. I did. Oh, Megan, I'm so happy. So anyway, just know that you just need a few little dots of glue most of the time. Now, because I'm not going to put this up on dimensionals, because then it will make the tree trunk look really odd. So we're just going to put this on here. However, now that I see what's going on, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to run a piece of tear and tape on the whole thing, because I'm going over textured embossing cardstock and the spiderweb die cut, and I already have that little piece on there, so I may as well just work with this kind of embossing, or I'm sorry, with this kind of adhesive. This works. And you can also, of course, use Seal Plus. That would work too. I feel like it might be a little bit thicker than this label die though. So tear and tape is just a little bit thinner. Have you heard of BHP? No, I have not. Broken Hill Propriety. Well, I know it's a very mineral-rich continent. Okay, let's take this little guy. Put this here. Oh, it's adorable. You guys, the purple, see, Renee, this is why you should show up all the time. I mean, no pressure, but the purple is really fun with all of that other stuff. And let's put some, I might like a little bit bigger design. I'm almost thinking what I should have done is have 2 spider webs. Now, how can I fish another one in there somehow? My design's too small. Well, I'm in a pickle. I think I have to live with it. Let me see. Did I burnish this down? Of course, I put tear and tape on it. Oh, yes. You know, you can get a lot of this stuff up if you do it right away. Oh, man. Okay, I want another spider web. I think we need one. We need like a third element. Let's try it. Then we might need another tree. Can I stamp a spider hanging from the web? We do have that. We have a spider, but I can't die cut it. Let me show it to you. Look at it. It's pretty small, huh? So I'm thinking another spider web here, and then maybe another tree. It's very pretty. Okay. And those were easy. Those are easy to just pop out with the dies. So let's get try. All right. I guess I thought I was making a mini card. What up? What up, pup? They are milling around tonight. They must have missed their mom. You know, when I work here, even during the day when I work here, obviously, they're kind of hanging out in the living room. They don't just... I don't just hold them all day, believe it or not. I actually do get some work done. And, but it's kind of nice to have them here, even though we're not one-on-one interacting. And I think they feel the same. Because they definitely know when I'm getting ready to go to the office. I go in 2 days a week. And they know, I can tell they, like, know the difference. Okay, there's that guy. Let me do one more tree and see, or a couple more trees, and see what we think. Okay, this little guy, and let's see here. 1 and a 2, and a... I love this shimmer paper. Wow. I'm so glad that Roz reminded me of it because it's gorgeous. Really pretty. Okay, let's see. Let me do one more just in case. I feel like we even need more. Now, this is not how I recommend layering your card. However, this is how I layer my cards a lot, especially when I'm just working on a design, right? Kind of go, oh, that's not enough. It needs more. These trees are really stand out. The more I see them, the more I'm like, ooh, yes. They actually, it looks like bark kind of coming down the trees. Very fun. Yes. And maybe I want one just kind of behind here a tiny bit. Kind of looks like they're floating. That is a little bit of a problem. Okay. This, and then where's that cute little sentiment? I think that looks better. It fills up our card. And then, yes, it fills up our card, and then we can put some of those fun stars around. Okay. Cut the web in half and place it along the edge. Yes, that would work too. That would work too. I think it might be a little too much space though. What do you think? See, if I hadn't glued this paper down first, I would trim it level. I think I'm going to go with it this way. I might regret it. Kathleen, I might regret it, but we're going to go with it. Okay, just a few more little. I like this color though. I mean, this color combo. Yeah, so Leslie, on running that stuff through the die cutting machine, I was trying to do something that didn't work at all. And then, but when I just ran these trees through, they just like fell out. And I was really worried about the trees considering these branches. But look at how clean that cut is. I was quite surprised. I guess the lesson there is to just give it a try, right? Just try it out. It's just paper. And I will kind of snake this one back down in there. Okay. And I don't want to get a bunch of glue. I know. I know. I wish I remembered what I was trying to cut too. That was like a kind of a fail. It was a cutting fail. Still looks good. Okay, thank you. We're going to kind of cover up this overage piece with the sentiment. So that'll still, whoa, that'll still look good. This is a brand new glue. And so it's a little full, right? Okay, I have a question. Has anyone ever been to St. Simon's Island in Georgia? I don't have my North Carolina ladies, I don't think. Pam or Debbie or one of you on here. I was just wondering about it because I just saw it on a show. So I was watching that silly show. Well, the girl's kind of silly. My Big Fat Fabulous Life. And anyway, they were having a little retreat there. And I thought it looked so fun. It reminds me of stories I hear about, like Jekyll Island, which is a place I've also heard of. I don't remember if that is in Georgia though. But I would like to go to one of those Eastern. Oh, Roz, you've been there? So I would like to go to one of those kind of southeastern island. I think it looks kind of fun. Okay, my goodness, now that I was so set on that purple, let's try some of the Highland Heather stars. And now I feel kind of like weird because I have those stars up there, right? That was, I don't know. You know, we're just playing. We're just playing. Kathy Sheely's been there too. St. Simon's. Anyway, there was a group of girls that went there, and of course on that show, I mean, it's a big show, so they're always having fun with it. But I was like, oh, that looks fun. Tons of people were riding bikes and all that business. That does not look cute. Let's take those off there. Let's put them down here maybe. It's a little weird. This is definitely a different layout. But I kind of like it because it kind of just goes through this way, but with all different colors. All right. I think what I wish is that I had these down here too. And then that would look a little more, but you know, you live and learn. It's still pretty fun. And then I have this, I have a piece of pale papaya for the inside, maybe. And we'll just do a little bit of stamping. Thanks, Donna. I know, sometimes cards are, oh, see, I don't think it has a, I think it looks a little like it doesn't have a central image. I think that's what I don't like about it. Yeah, I think that's what I'm not in love with right now, is that I think those purple stars have to get off there for a minute. Oh, Roz, you say it came out nicely. Thank you. I don't know if I agree with that. It has too much, it has no focus, right? It has no focus. And if it were kind of grounded with the stars on both sides, oh, I could just hide those stars though, but no, I think I'll just leave it. I know, you guys know that I always end up tweaking it sometimes, like the next morning, and then I show you, and that's super fun too. Okay, hold on. We are gonna get that little kitty cat out. There's a kitty cat in there, and the stamps are so cute. Look at that, and the bat, adorable. There's a bat die cut in the wreath die. I think it's called Seasons. Sparkle of the Season, sorry. And Anyway, there's a little bat die in there that's adorable. I know, right, squirrel? That's kind of fun. That's a cute little stamp. I like that. Don't forget the share challenge. See, and I don't even know how many shares because I just see that it says 1 share, which is always nice. I appreciate every single share. So, splatter it with red ink and title it, I Lost My Mind. Verde, only you, my friend. I swear. I still, Brene made a card that represented like a scene from Psycho. It is, I mean, it's very realistic. It's very realistic. Oh my gosh. This does need a little splatter on it though, doesn't it? Let's see. Maybe I want some other, let's see. What do I have? I want to go back to those gilded gems for some reason. I think maybe that will kind of give us a stronger, let me look at the gilded. Okay, one more look-see. There are some really bright embellishments that are in that cat and dog set, but I don't think there's purple. They're adhesive dots. Oh no, no purple. They're so cute though. Please don't forget about them. They are matte decorative dots, and look at them. They're so gorgeous, but no purple. Duh. Okay, I think we found something to help. We also have ribbon, but I don't think there's anywhere to put ribbon on this thing. No, that's not gonna work. Okay. I do like these dots. They're awfully pretty. Let's try a few of these and see if they kind of help us. These come in, looks like 3 sizes at least. They're gorge, and they are, ooh, I like them, and they are in the annual catalog. So please don't forget about them. At least they kind of play the part of those stars, you know, and that balances it out a little bit. I'm in like with it. Can I color something? You know what? I can't color anything that's on here, but what about that hat? I keep going back to the witch's hat, and I feel like maybe it could be right here. Let me just cut it out. And then if we hate it, we don't use it, right? I feel like it could be right in there. But we're going to cut it out in Gorgeous Grape. And at the very least, we're going to see all the cute embossing that's on it. It's really good. It has fabric marks on it. It has a buckle on it. It's really cute. Maybe we'll put 1 die cut of everything on this card and see how that looks, right? I think that's a good idea. Just throw the kitchen sink at this thing. Oh, that's kind of cute. Yes. Well, I'm liking that. Happy Halloween to you with this little purple hat on here. And then, what could we have? Yes. Do you like this, Roz? Is that what you're thinking? You like it? I like it too. I think it's kind of cute. I don't think I want anything else on it necessarily. And I do think it needs to be there. So that's kind of fun. Thumbs up if you like the hat, or nothing. Oh, we like the hat. Okay, good. We like the hat. I like it too. Yes, I do like it. Okay. Oh, that's sweet. Kathleen, you give me like, you build my confidence up, right? You go, it's perfect. It couldn't be, well, you didn't say, it couldn't be any better. Kind of like when my boss said that I am the best singer in our office. I am, let's just say, the only person who ever sings in our office because I just sing about silly stuff. And so she told me that I am the best singer in the office, which I, over the years, have transitioned or changed into, I have a lovely singing voice. Don't you think that's fair? I think that's only fair. I believe that's what she said. Let's darken this up with this beautiful Wink of Stella. Look how fun the Wink of Stella is. You can actually take this fine pointed brush and paint the buckle. And I think then that brings some good shine over from the trees. This is kind of fun. This ended up kind of cute, right? I kind of like it. I think that this was a little bit of a snafu in that it should have been down here as well. That would be a much tighter design, but I've tried to kind of, you know, fake it out. Oh, no, I don't want to run you away. All right, you guys, my goodness, that took a while, but that was a little bit of the creative process, right? It happens. Let's see here. Let me get appropriate attire, and I'll point you back up. I need the appropriate attire though, right? Oh goodness. Oh, there you are. And lucky for you, we have low battery life. So I forgot to plug this in. So I hope that didn't make your camera too weird. There we go. Okay, see, I've got my little jaunty hat on again. Oh, you're gonna get sick of this hat. You know, this isn't like the only day I'm gonna wear it. So I'm gonna get my money's worth out of these hats. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching while we created this kind of cool little card. Okay, it's growing on me now. It's growing on me. And of course that was with the Frightfully Cute dies and the Frightfully Cute stamp set. I would like to use the stamp set a little bit more next time. So I'll probably come on again this week and work some more with this, okay? All right, everybody. Thank you so much for such a fun night. Oh, thanks for helping me with this card. You really helped me pull the design together. Okay. All right, everybody. Have a great night, and I will see you soon. Everybody stay safe, okay?